to another episode of the Williams Pulse. I'm Natalie, here to keep you in the loop of everything WBU. Today we have two incredible guests who are here to spill all the details on the most fun, can't miss events happening right here on campus. From epic activities to thrilling sports games and everything in between, these two know all the best ways to stay in the loop and make the most of your life. Please welcome the dynamic duo Jaci Pratt and Mary Scott Deaton. Get ready to take notes because we're bringing the inside scoop on all the fun, and trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hey, I'm Mary Scott Deaton, and we're so excited to be here.
Hi, I'm Jaci, and thank you for having us. Now let's get into the news.
On Monday, there's women's open dorms, and on Thursday, there's men's open dorms. And finally, on Friday, there's going to be dodgeball in the Sutherland Mabee Center. Now for athletics. On Wednesday, softball is playing against Central Methodist here at home at 12 and 2 p.m. And then on Thursday, softball plays Lyon here at home at 2 and 4. Mary Scott, can you tell us what's happening Friday and Saturday?
Friday, baseball is going against Harris Stowe at home at 12 and 2. And on Saturday, baseball is also going against Harris Stowe at home at 12 and 2.
And now it's time for our hot take.
Hot take.
Jaci, go ahead and read us the hot take for this week.
Tipping culture is out of hand.
What do y'all think?
Yes.
I think it depends on where it's at.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with that. I think as someone who works at like a sit-down restaurant,
Yeah.
I want to get more tips.
Mm-hmm.
But like places like Sonic I think Sonic, McDonald's, or like Taco Bell and all those places, asking for tips, I think is insane. That's fast food.
See, I tip at Sonic.
Yeah, because they have to walk out in like the rain, the snow.
But like you said, Taco Bell and McDonald's, no.
They put your food in a bag and hand it to
Yeah,
you.
that's it.
Like on the app, does y'all's app like say, do you want to tip this
Yes.
percent? And it clicks it for me and I have to press other.
On Sonic app?
I think it's on the McDonald's app.
Oh, I don't remember.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. It like tells me and it clicks it for you and you have to press none. I think that's so silly. Like, you don't decide how much I'm tipping. Let me decide.
But like at restaurants, yeah, I'll tip as long as you get me food and drink refills whenever I need it and not leave me with an empty glass when I'm eating a spicy chicken sandwich.
Do y'all tip based on service or do y'all do more by percent?
It depends.
Yeah.
If they don't have good service, I'll tip them like $3, no matter how much my food is.
Do you tip by percent or by service, Jaci? I think I tip by percent, honestly. I do.
Yeah, if they have good service, I'll tip on percent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What percent do y'all do?
It's 20, isn't
20,
it?
yeah.
20, yeah. That's what I think. I don't know. I thought it was 15 for the longest time.
I thought
but
it was
I think,
25.
I think I was off. I think it's 20. That makes
it's
sense.
I think
20.
it is.
That makes sense, yeah. Now it's time for our college hack. Mary Scott, can you read that?
Rewrite your lecture notes by hand after class.
Do y'all do that?
I mean, like, I write my notes by hand to begin with.
Yeah. I think it's strange, like in class. Do y'all see those people using their iPads to take notes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't either. I don't type fast enough to keep up.
No.
I just could not do that.
And I know like there's like a saying like rewrite it. It helps you memorize it if you rewrite it again. That don't help me.
Really?
I just don't see the point.
Sometimes I have to rewrite my notes because they look so bad the first time because they're going so fast. So I'm having to like scribble it all down.
Yeah, I feel like, well, that happens to me sometimes, but mainly I never rewrite my notes, but sometimes I'll make a Quizlet, and so I'm typing them, but it's still not the same. Like, that doesn't help me remember, I don't feel like.
Or just like video it and...
Yeah. Me and Mary Scott used to do that for, was it history?
Yeah, history.
We used to do that. We used this app called Cocoa Note.
Yeah.
Cocoa Note, sponsor us, please.
Yes,
please sponsor us. And we would record the lecture, and then it would take notes for us.
And it'll like put it in like a short video, like just summarizing it.
Yeah.
Like those brain rot videos, like playing Subway Surfers. It'll do like the voice over it.
That was so helpful for me because obviously we'd take our notes in class, but
Yeah.
I was gone all the time for volleyball. So having that as like an extra.
And I'd just
was
send you
very
like the
helpful.
link to...
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Have you ever recorded lectures?
No, but I should probably start for biology.
Yeah.
So how's that biology class going?
JC,
No. Let's not talk about that.
It's okay. It happens. I'm really bad at science, so
Yeah.
I can relate to that.
I also learned today our biology grade and our biology lab grade are the same thing.
Oh,
So
did you know that?
I think so. He mentioned it in class.
I don't
Somebody
know.
wasn't
So
paying
now the
attention.
grade I have in biology is the same grade I have in lab, but I've been doing really good in lab, so it just
Aww.
Makes me sad.
A moment of silence for Jaci's biology grade.
All right, now let's get into some interview questions. So, what have been some of your favorite events that have happened here on campus?
My favorite event has been Spy Week.
That was fun. That was really,
It was
really
so much
fun.
I really have liked the trivia nights.
Yeah.
Shout out Team Sharkbait. We've won once. Woo!
So, what can you explain what Spy Week was?
Okay, so for Spy Week, you all went and took Polaroid pictures, and then every person got a picture of a random person, and that was your target for the week. So we all got Nerf guns, and you had to go find your target and shoot them. And then once you got your target, if you got them, then they would give you their Polaroid, and whoever they had is your next target, and it would just go. And at the end, whoever had the most targets with them won the week.
Now, did either of you win?
No.
Because I know I didn't win either.
I did risk my life for
Yeah.
Mary Scott, though.
So, go ahead and tell us your death stories.
So I actually, during lunch one day, Mary Scott was like, I think this one guy has me. We were all like,
You've
yeah,
staring me down.
he definitely has you. And she was like, I can't get shot walking out of the calf. So you can't shoot anybody indoors. It had to be outside. So I was like, here, give me your car keys. I'll go get your car, and I'll meet you at the door, and you can just jump in, and we'll drive away. We were like, okay. So I get her car keys. I'm walking outside not thinking about myself getting shot because in my mind, I knew who had me. Well, that's not who had me, apparently. So I'm walking outside. As I get outside, our new dean of students is sitting there, and there's this guy about to walk away, and she grabs him, and she's like, hold on, you're going to want to watch this. And I was like, what are we watching? And I turn the corner, and I get shot in the back. And I was like, oh, okay. So I have to call Mary Scott.
No, we were on the phone the whole time. I heard it.
So I'm like, hey, it's going to be a minute. I just got shot. And she's like, oh, yeah, we watched from the window.
You didn't even warn her or nothing.
I didn't know. I thought the dude inside was going
Yeah.
after me.
So then what happened when you came outside?
I walked outside, and the dude who had me shot me but missed.
So he didn't shoot you. He just completely
Shot at
missed.
her.
Yeah, he
Shot
shot at me
at
but missed, and we
you.
jumped in my car, drove away.
Didn't he follow you out with your car?
He was
I think I
running
remember that.
behind us. It was so
Yeah,
funny.
and he followed us with his car. Like, what are you supposed to do in your car? You can't
You
shoot
can't
me in my
shoot,
car
yeah.
anyways.
That's scary.
And then a couple days later, Chef Paul had me.
Ugh.
And
I saw this one happen.
and I was in the cafeteria. I knew he had me.
It was
and
pouring.
It was pouring down
rain.
rain. And me, Jaci, and our two friends, Molly and Kendall, had this plan that they were going to guard the door for me, and I was going to go out first and run to Sutherland. So in my brain, this is going to work, okay?
Yeah.
Because they got my back. They were going to block them off for me. So we count down 1, 2, 3, go. And I run out the door, and next thing I hear behind me is, run, Mary Scott, run. So I booked it. My umbrella was like folded inwards,
R.I.P.
behind me,
umbrella.
trying to shield him. And then I run as fast as I could, made it to Sutherland, but as I was trying to scan my key card, he shot me.
No.
What was just going through my brain was how embarrassing. Everybody in the calf just watched this. And I've heard stories of everybody in the calf got up and ran to the windows
They
and
did.
watched me.
I didn't go to the window, but I saw it happen. I saw him push through Kindle and them, and so I was like, "Oh my!" Like I just saw him run, and props to Chef Paul because
Yes,
that
he was
man was
zooming.
I got humbled a little bit.
Just a little. I can't even lie.
And Mary Scott was like, I thought y'all were blocking the door for me. We were like, we were. He like plowed through us. Like there was nothing we could do to stop him.
Honestly, I think Chef Paul deserves a round of applause. Let's give him a little.
Respect, Chef Paul.
So we all know college life can be so busy. How does WBU help students balance academics, faith, social life, and everything else students do to create a well-rounded student experience?
I think that Williams does a really good job with like planning things on nights where other events aren't happening. So it does give you time to go and do more fun activities instead of worrying about having to study or just having other events going on like for work or like on Wednesday nights. They usually don't plan things on Wednesday nights because they know a lot of students are going to be going to church, and they also are really well like doing things late at night. So that's usually when people have more free time.
Yeah.
On the faith side of it, I think that us having to go to chapel is a good thing because you go to chapels every Wednesday at 11. And it's just a good like breather. So you can go in there. You don't have to worry about class or what work you have done, and you can just be there.
Yeah, I think for me, chapel's so helpful because sometimes on Wednesday nights I'll get stuck here in the office or I'll have so much homework to do. So church like seems like impossible to get there. And so knowing that I'm at least getting filled in some way is like really nice.
Well, and there's nothing that's stopping you from going to chapel. Like you have to go.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not forced, but it's still good for you to go. I mean,
I think on my side, I think I see the professors as so helpful.
Yes.
They're honestly, like, for me, they've been so lenient. Anytime I'm having a problem, like, I can just easily go to them.
Yeah.
I've been able to just go to, like, my professor's office and just talk to them for a second if I need some help on some homework. And also, like, the SSC tutors in there 24/7. So, like, I just think Williams Baptist does good with helping us specifically with our academics.
Well, back to the professors thing, you can just tell that they want what's best for you.
Yeah, that's for sure. And you can just tell that by being in class.
Yeah, they love when you ask them questions. They love when you, like, I've had a problem with my online class before, and I email my professor, and they're like, thank you so much for helping out. I mean, reaching out. You have helped me figure out this problem that could have happened in the future with more students. And they just love your impact or, like, your feedback.
Yeah. I know, like, today, me and Jaci had Western Civ, and, like, Mr. Babbitt, he's very, like, interactive. Like, he'll talk to us during class. He'll, like, make jokes and stuff. So they obviously care about how we're doing, and they want us to do our best. And obviously that doesn't mean they're lightening up, doesn't mean they're, like, making the classes so easy, but they want you to know that someone's there to help.
Yeah.
For sure. So if an incoming freshman came up to you and asked you for a piece of advice on how to make the most of their life at WBU, what would you tell them?
So my biggest thing when I started freshman year was getting a good group of like friends to surround yourself with, ones that can uplift you and hold you accountable for everything that you are supposed to do your freshman year, and letting you know, especially if a couple of them are like older than you, so they've already had a year under and they know like what's going on.
That's what I was gonna say. Having someone like an upperclassman to like almost take you under their wings, it's so helpful. They can just guide you.
I would say just like getting involved with things going around on campus, like all the student life events, all the res life events. Just go to those, meet new people, have fun, and just learn about more people on the campus. I think if a freshman came up to me, which I am a freshman, but like on preview days, they'll ask us what my favorite thing about campus is, and I just talk about how nice everyone is. And so if they ask me for a piece of advice, I just say put yourself out there, because honestly, college is the next step in life. So like, however you were in high school, this is your chance to change it, because most of the time, people from your high school aren't going to be here.
Yeah, no one knows who you are.
So it's a perfect time to refresh and restart and just get to know people. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on. This has been such a fun episode, and good luck with anything up and coming, any tests, anything in biology.
My biology class.
Good luck, and good luck. This has been,
and will continue to be, the Williams Pulse.